Thank you so much for being here and making the space for yourself. This is for you. This is for you. We're all together. Just take a couple breaths and let's set aside the expectations that we set in place on ourselves, especially when it comes to coming into stillness and being gentle and doing the work of meditation, right? So let's just take a couple breaths. Empty the bowl as best you can, again, without judgment. Maybe you're like, I can't empty my bowl. Well, that's okay. That's okay. So we're not here to cause more friction, right? We're not here to cause ourselves more into that undertow. It's all good. Whatever happens in this space, it's all good. You are welcome here exactly as you are, and so is the God of your understanding. And that's what makes this work so big and so substantial and so sustainable and so sacred. Knowing that not only are we the flesh, right, we're the body, we feel, we have senses. There is a spirit, there is a source, there is a divinity flowing through us all. And right now, more than ever, it is so easy to get lost in the humanness, right? Again, the expectations, the edges, the ways in which we feel confined, stuck, separate, isolated, divided. It is living out loud right now. And what I feel is that we are on this cliff of shifting. And it starts with the most subtle and sacred shifts in the internal. Each person responsible, accountable for themselves in this moment, especially. How can we dismantle the systems within us that keep us confined? How can we breathe into a space of liberation and freedom to be who it is I am? Knowing it's more than enough. And then at the same time, right, the complexities, the conundrums of there is always more work to do and ways to evolve. So I just share all of that because as I settle our systems into stillness, as we move gently and feel into our bodies, things might show up. And I'm not here to cause you harm. However, these things can cause us harm. So if things bubble up, be kind. Set aside that which you can and acknowledge that which you cannot. And we won't call that stuff out. We'll call it in. We'll say, okay, well, then you're going to be a part of this process tonight. You're going to be here right with me, God of my understanding and my sacred truth. I want you to be comfortable. So whatever that is for you, trust your body to let you land there. Maybe you lay back. Maybe you have the support of a wall. It's whatever you need. But wherever you are, let's flip the palms up to the sky, bring the index and thumb finger together. Again, divine beings having a human experience. And then let's take 3 deep breaths, filling the lungs, expanding the nostrils, bringing it in, just to let it all go, opening the mouth, empty the breath as completely as you can. 2 more times. Just allow yourself to meet your breath. To meet your body. To greet your mind as well as your heart. Allowing yourself to drop into this moment. Next time you allow that exhale to move through you, feel your way to the bottom of your body, earth to earth, held and whole. As you breathe from that space, think about the breath rising up and through your being. Noticing in this involuntary action we can voluntarily control. Noticing the spaces and places that might feel a little stuck, sticky, confined. And every time you drop down to the bottom of that exhale, build that inhale from the ground up. Move it through your body, your being, and feel yourself rise. Notice your jaw, your neck, your teeth. What would happen if you let softness be the lead? Liberation, the guide. What would happen if we start to recognize the ways in which we keep our own selves confined in this space of tension? When we could shift, we could break through, boundless and free. And next time you exhale, really follow the breath all the way through the place in which we all meet. And as you inhale, rise from that space and see, feel, witness how much space you can create in between. Feeling into the four parts of our breath. The retention at the bottom, giving us ground. The space of the rise, giving us fullness and flight. The retention at the top, to be free, to float and to fly. That waterfall of divinity as we take the breath all the way back down through our body. Allowing those thoughts to move with the exhale down into the floor. And allowing our hope and our joy to rise with every breath in. As you take up as much space in between, as you allow your body and your spirit to breathe in synchronicity. Eyes can be opened, eyes can be closed. When it feels right, use an inhale to reach your arms up overhead. And again, this fullness, this divinity, as you exhale, let it move through you like a waterfall all the way down through the body and through the floor. Inhale, let hope and love and possibility to ascend up and through. Allow truth and compassion to softly land, touching every space in between. One more inhale, again rising to the hope, the freedom. And exhaling, allowing everything to move through you. This gentle waterfall of divinity and highest consciousness. We'll inhale and send the arms out to a T. And again, this could be done on your back, on a chair, seated comfortably on a bolster, whatever it is you need. Thumbs behind, fingertips wide. Take a deep breath in and notice how much space you can get. On the exhale, bring your right hand, bend the elbow, and just gently place the back of the palm at your low back. Inhale, bring the left fingertips towards the right shoulder and be soft and sweet as you just make a couple circles forward. And find the balance, the rhythm right on back. Snaps, crackles, pops, they're always welcome here, right? Don't call it out, call it in. In any other direction too that just feels good as you feel your shoulders and maybe even feel, can I get a little bit more space from between my ears? Can I be a little more soft in my neck, my jaw? Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale, empty fully. We're going to release both hands back up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, open back up, thumbs behind, elbows can be soft. This time we'll send the left hand with the bend of the elbow to the low back, just letting it rest gently. Right hand to the right shoulders, feeling that connection. And again, when it's ready, you're ready. Circles forward, circles back. Noticing any weight that you place on yourself that doesn't need to be there, right? Let it go. Let it go. Find the fullness. Find the release. Next breath in, release the hands high to the sky. Exhale, prayer through like a waterfall resting at your heart. Inhale, opening up into a goal pose. So again, even on the back of the chair, right, you can make this shape, this space. As we stay open here, dropping those hips, heels, really rooting ourselves down. Take one more inhale, maybe opening up that space a little more if you don't have the confines of the wall or the floor. And what we'll do is we'll take that right elbow underneath the left. Let the fingertips find those shoulders. And again, just anything that's got placed on this space, drop it like it's hot. Give yourself a squeeze, a hug. Maybe even a tender reminder, right? Like you were doing the best you can during a crisis, during a pandemic, during a world going through constant change. You're showing up. Be sweet. From here, you guys find the elbows overhead. Take an inhale. And exhale, just open up, let it go, let it go, let it go. Feel free to shake, to shimmy, whatever you got to do here. On your inhale, reach those arms back high. Exhale, find that goalpost shape. Not attached, no expectations, just the freedom of your presence in the moment you're in. Let's take another breath as we spread the chest, left elbow underneath the right this time. And again, just finding those shoulders. Brushing anything off that you need to. You deserve to. Think about really breathing into your arms, right? Like this hug, this hold. Let your heart meet and greet yourself. Let your heart meet and greet yourself. Use an inhale to find the elbows lifting up over the head. And as you exhale again, like a waterfall of energy, let it all go, let it hold you. Inhale, arms come back overhead. Interlock the fingers here and think about sending the palms up to the sky. Just kind of hugging those biceps into the ears. We'll take 3 more breaths, letting the belly be soft. Letting the heart continue to rise. And taking up as much space in between. On an exhale, let the fingers go and just bring yourself back to center. If you're seated, maybe bringing the sit bones forward into that cat curve and back. If you're on your low backs, maybe bringing those knees into the chest. Or anything else that just feels right in your body. You get to choose if you want to stay on your back or in a comfortable seated position. You get to choose what it is you need. Feeling the support of this earth and this room and this practice holding you, loving you exactly as you are. Wherever you land, let the breath empty fully through the nose or the lips and just hold that space for a count of 2 or 3. Use your inhale to find a count of 4, 5, or 6. And as you make your way up, same thing, hold your breath for a count of 2 or 3. Finding the balance on your exhale, that count of 4, 5, or 6. And making your way back down for that tender hold of 2 or 3. Take your time as you repeat that cycle of breath. And on every inhale, I invite you into the mantra of I am here. And on the exhale, the mantra, I am worthy. Inhaling that count of 4, 5, or 6. I am here. And finding that balance as you exhale. I am worthy. In your mind, maybe painting a picture of possibility, a landscape of hope, a space filled with spaciousness. As you reclaim and remind, I am here. And I am worthy. And start to move that sensation of possibility, spaciousness, and sacred truth. When it feels right on the exhale, draw the hands to heart center, finding your prayer. Take a deep breath in, again that 4, that 5, that 6, and letting yourself drop back down. You are worthy. Next inhale, think about opening up the hands to the sides of the ears. Bringing in the complexities of left to right, and on the exhale, let the hands gently meet right in front of your third eye and nose. Take another breath in here, and on the exhale, allow yourself to land back into the space of your heart. Inhale, opening up the hands to the possibilities, moving beyond and beyond. As you exhale, draw it all in, a vision you can see. Take an inhale, and exhale, land that possibility into your heart. Inhale, bringing in the complexities, the conundrums, the beauty of what it means to be alive. Pause with your inhale and draw it down into your heart. Take a few rounds on your own. See what comes up for you. The ways in which we stay divided Can we bring it into the space in between? Can we allow it to land softly into our hearts? Let's do one more round. So find your way back into your heart center. Maybe a little more spacious, maybe a little more free, maybe not. It's okay. If you're not there already, gently bring your knees down to the floor. It might feel good to do a little cat and cow before letting the big toes touch. The knees can stay nice and wide, and just allowing ourselves to land into a child's pose. Give yourself permission to shift in and out. To allow the arms to go where it feels good and nourishing. And in the mind, like a funnel, just imagine all these thoughts focused and free, landing into our earth. Feel your mind getting a little bigger and freer as you inhale, making space in the mind as well as the body, the heart, and the soul. Just allowing yourself to breathe here. To be here. Feeling into your experience. And trusting the wisdom that your body always holds. Go a couple times, making these shapes of no as you drop the chin left to right in your Balasana, child's pose. Allow your arms to stretch overhead and let the hips sink back towards the heels, the earth. Take one more inhale and one more exhale, again feeling your body breathe. And with the least amount of effort, you guys start to lift yourselves back up, sitting so sweetly on your heels. Maybe you stretch the heart forward, bring the hips back. You let those shoulder blades dance up and down and in between. One more time together, let's reach the arms up to the sky. Peace finger the index and middle finger and cut the cords of the day. Cut the expectations out. And allow yourself to land one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Take a deep breath in, receiving love coming to you in every single direction. And as you exhale, make an offering outward as well. this mutual flow of love, respect, unity, and hope. When it feels right, bring your hands again to the Namaste at heart center. Drop your chin down to your chest. And one more time together, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. The light in me honors you, appreciates you, sees you. Continue to be kind to yourself in every way that you can. Namaste. Thank you guys so much.